Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll give it to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He'll pitch it.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT makes it 7-0. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the 1st down. And the Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it.
Зачем ты взял ты его? По-моему,
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. They'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's running out of time here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback drops back. Graham down the middle. It's Murphy. An explosive game. Big play. Moves the ball inside the 40. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Ай-яй-яй-яй, я оставил себе не взял. Извините, это была ошибка.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Play action fake.
Ой, тут
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Господи, был. Увидел его.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but it's 3rd down and 9 here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Pass, the catch is made. Pitch into space at the 50. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now, using his legs here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The Cowboys are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity to take a shot here. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Escapes the pocket. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. It's caught.
Ну окей, допустим, ладно.
Catch, a huge game through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Pass midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Huskers. And the defense adds 6 in the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind them. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Good enough for first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Cowboys begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Sometimes college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket.
Ну, чуваки, ну, 3 раза нажал, чтобы вы выбежали. Как у вас дела вообще? Серьезно? Просто никто не побежал. Драйв хороший был.
He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So it's 1st down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. So clearly the offense content to take this lead into halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this deep to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
Может, заказ примилось, что?
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone. And he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Because this is what I love about the legacy in the Nebraska linebacker is the ability to get after the quarterback like this. I mean, think about some of the guys that you and I have had a chance to watch wear that uniform. Back in the old days, it was that half jersey, right? Guys like Trev Alberts and Broderick Thomas and Terrell Farley in the mid-90s on that national championship team. And Levante David, who's a great pro, but got it all started right there in Lincoln.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Ой-ой-ой.
Connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Я спекутился, что персонально с ним играл.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Couldn't quite get there.
Вперед. Ломбарда.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. This game is far from over. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And the back now goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. Second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Ну, кумон, ну ты забежал, чтобы закрыть его. Ну, куда ты убежал? Ну, что это такое? Капец. Ладно.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Huh?
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble.
They
come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. And
Почему толчок
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On first down, they'll keep their running game turning.
Он просто потолкнул человека вперед.
Coaches told us in the pregame
Хорошо
production
развалил
meetings
его.
they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The shotgun running play call. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Man, I love this call here by going to the jet sweep. Get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Ну, просто не стоит.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Can he get there on the ground? That's a big hit at the end, but with a fresh set of downs.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He's moving out of the pocket.
Серьезно, ну камон!
QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down.
Окей.
Quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And tackle there by the defense. Offense facing second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it falls
Что это с игрой было? Что произошло с игрой? Это идет бросок? Вот что это? Что это такое? Как это может произойти? Вы чего вообще? Как в это можно играть?
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Back in motion now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it.
Ну, это самое.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient instead. Why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And FPAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here for this offense. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the flat for some good yards.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Fighting off the defender. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. And he's got it for a huge
Что это за...
down at the 30.
Что это за ловля? Господи, ну что за игра? Ну как это возможно вообще? Ну не серьезно. Окей, ладно.
First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Nebraska. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now to PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff. Here comes the jet sweep. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Да.